Hi all my sweet and beautiful friends. So today's video I am bringing to you my December favorites. So this is like the end of November, all of December favorites. I know it's like mid-December, which I literally cannot believe. It is blowing my mind that is almost 2022. I am so ready for a new year. I'm so ready to start a new year. I'm so ready to start fresh and start over and have some new adventures in 2022. I kind of made our background a little festive today with my little beautiful tree that I love, my poinsettia, and I even threw up a little bit of lights from Target. They were really inexpensive. They were like $3 from Target, so I grabbed them and I thought they looked really cute. So I decided to decorate my background a little bit for you guys. I just can't believe it's almost 2022. It's just been one heck of a year for a lot of people, and my biggest gratefulness this year is that we've made it through with all of my family members, all of their health. It's just a big thank you to whomever, the universe, whatever you believe in, that we made it through this year, that we've made it through this year without any craziness. I am so grateful to go into 2022 with my health, with my family members and friends and my loved ones and all of you. It's just, I've met such wonderful, amazing people on here, and it has just been such a wonderful experience hearing people's stories and getting to know people. I know you literally physically don't know each other, but sometimes it feels like you do, especially when you connect with people that just have such different experiences and similar experiences to your own. It's just been really fun. So getting on to today's video, I am filming some of my favorites for December and the end of November. It has been a great month. Lots of shopping, lots of stress, but still a lot of fun. Decorating, it's just been a great year. And I hope to see so many people in like a festive mood. I know this time of the year can be super rough for some people, and if it is for you, I am here for you, and I apologize. And if you need anything, definitely leave it down in the comments, because I know this time of the year can be either someone who really loves it or some people really dislike it, and I can understand both spectrums. So if you're interested in seeing what my December favorites are, keep watching. But first, my name is Charlie. If you are new to my channel, I would love to have you stick around and subscribe to see more fashion related videos. I do home decor stuff, I do home related stuff, very little cooking sometimes, mostly fashion, mostly like makeup, things like that, favorites, just a how do you say that word? Just a bunch of stuff basically. So let's get on to the video. So I am not going to do it in any kind of like pecking order. I'm just going to kind of pull from the top. I also have an update on my Jaclyn Hill Roxanne jewelry. So I might say that for last, maybe, I don't know. So let me start. I'm just going to start with two clothing items that I've been loving. These are not the only pieces that I've been loving, but these are just the two that I grabbed. I've been obsessed with both my corduroy pieces that I added to my wardrobe. I just think these are so basic, but so perfect. And these colors, every time I wear this top, I get compliments on it. People ask me where it's from. They think the colors are super duper unique. They really are. This is a great piece that can be kind of dressed up and worn kind of like dressy, maybe with like a black skirt underneath, or even kind of casually, which is how I personally wear it. You could wear it opened up over a turtleneck. You obviously can wear it buttoned down, which I typically like to wear, but it's these colors that have gotten me. They're just this block corduroy button down. You have like a oh no, is there something on it? Of course there is. So you have this beautiful like sagey moss green, then you have like this beautiful gray, and then you have this beautiful beige. This color is absolutely stunning. This, like, it has a little bit of a green undertone, so it's like a greeny gray, but then this seafoam green just has this beautiful pop, and this is a great piece. It was so inexpensive. I think I paid under $20 on Boohoo, and I highly recommend it. And I know that I did a haul, which I will link down below, of all the items. Everything I got, I will link down below my haul from Boohoo. Everything I got, I still stand by and love, and I've worn several times. That was probably one of the best hauls that I did, was my winter haul for Boohoo. Sorry, I gotta pick up the hanger so my dog doesn't eat it. That's an eyesore. So yes, the Boohoo haul I absolutely loved. Every piece, and I highly recommend. And if you go back and look, I have a red corduroy, well, like a terracotta corduroy button down like this one, that I absolutely love, and I've probably worn 5 or 6 times. Now, the only thing I have a concern about is washing corduroy. I don't know how to wash it. If you have any experience with washing corduroy, definitely let me know down below. Do you just chuck it in the washer and wash it the same as your regular clothes, or should you take a little bit better care? I also did my hair different. I never ever pull my hair up on the top, but my hair was kind of at that stage where it's like, please wash me, so I needed to kind of do something different. So let me know if you like this style. I don't know. It throws me off anytime I wear my hair up because I wear it down almost every single day, or I put it up like high in a bun. So when I do these styles, it kind of throws me off a little. So the second piece that I've been obsessed with was this sweater from Boohoo. It's this gorgeous royal blue deep V-neck sweater with a big mock neck. So comfortable, so warm, so nice. I get so many compliments on this color. I think because it's such a rich royal blue, people like kind of draw to it. It has oversized sleeves and oversized like armholes, so it's just loose and baggy and comfortable and perfect for this time of the year. This would be a beautiful Christmas sweater. I just love it so much, and I definitely recommend it. And this one was really inexpensive as well. It was under $20. I will link both of these below, but I will also link my haul so you can see if there was any other pieces that would like pique your interest, because they were really gorgeous. This piece is so gorgeous, and I think mostly it's the color and the neck. I've never seen anything like this. So you could definitely wear this over a turtleneck. You could wear it as its own. I love it and definitely recommend it. I'm already 6 minutes in, so I have a lot to get cover. So for the wedding, I needed a clutch. I didn't want to carry a big old purse. I didn't want to have to worry. Not that I would worry about anyone stealing from me. Obviously, they're my friends and family, but you just never know. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know the staff, whatever. I don't even want to get into it. So I just needed something small to keep my identification. My husband was going to carry our bank card, so I just needed a little tiny bit of cash to tip like the bartenders, and I just needed a little bit of cash to tip the bartenders, and I needed to keep my makeup products. So I found this gorgeous black and gold clutch on Amazon. You will never believe what I paid for it. It literally kind of reminds me of the YSL clutch. This was $10.99, literally $10.99. It is stunning. It comes with a beautiful, beautiful gold chain. Now my dress was pretty neutral, so that's why I kind of went with gold, plus gold's my favorite. It's literally gorgeous. It's huge. It held oh, there is a Tylenol at the bottom. I took Tylenol with me in case I got a headache. Yeah, so it is absolutely huge, stunning, stunning. And they had it in different colors. They did. They had it in like 5 or 6 different colors, anywhere from $7.99, and the very, very most I saw one was $12.99, which still, for a beautiful clutch, in my opinion, isn't bad. And then I will put this away, and now I have an event bag for any events, weddings, anything, you know, dressy that I need something for. I got black and I got the suede because I feel like it's the most versatile. I could have gone white, but I felt like black will stay clean. It's got glitter all over it. It will stay clean, and I can literally pair it with anything. I really, really wanted to invest in one of the used YSL clutches, but I just didn't have time. So I thought this was the most closely reminiscent of the YSL bags I could find. And if you are balling on a budget and you want to look rich and so gorgeous, I think this bag is perfect. Look how beautiful it is. You just get that little peep of gold hardware. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And $10.99, gag. I mean, gag. It's literally gorgeous. Gorgeous. And my husband loved it. So let's see here. Okay, so we're just gonna go on to some hair products. I ended up needing like alligator clips to pull back my hair when I was doing my makeup. I needed something, and I needed something that would keep my hair creaseless. And I also need something so when I do like maybe more of a glam look where I want to pin up curls, something to keep my curls. I found these cute little creaseless alligator clips. So far so good. They were really inexpensive. I think I paid $4.99, and it came with, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, so 24 total. And I think that was great for $4.99. I think you can get these at Sally's Beauty. I've seen them everywhere. You just have to be careful because, you know, like any alligator clip, your hair can get caught in there. But I think that's with any type of hair clip, but these I really recommend, and is a great hair product, especially if you need something to keep your hair tied back. Now, this saved my life. I know my aunt used to use these in the 90s and 80s. My mom did, and I needed a teasing comb, and this saved my butt on the day of the wedding. I needed to tease my hair. I had a regular old-fashioned comb. It wasn't doing the trick, so I ordered this the day before. It came in a 3-pack for, I think, the same price as that. It was like $5-6. These are great. I will link these exact ones down below for you. I needed to be able to part my hair, and this, like the rat tail end of it, was perfect. It is sharp, so be careful, obviously. I know these have been around forever and ever and ever, but maybe you were looking for a really good teasing comb that's inexpensive. Recommend these. I think you can get these literally at Sally's for like 98 cents. They're so inexpensive, but I just needed them right away. They were next day shipping. I got 3 of them for like $4.99. By the time you spent gas and everything, you would have paid the same by the time I found a Sally's. So these are amazing. Okay, so I have such a random one that I'm just gonna chuck it in right here. So I love Kettle Corn. It's like one of my favorite late night snacks. I know it's not the best for you. I do love like the Orville Redenbacher one, or just like a generic one that comes in the microwave, but there is something about homemade popped kettle corn, and I learned how to do it. I learned how to do it about a year ago, and if you want to see a video on it, I know it's like super ridiculously easy, but and so much cheaper than buying actual kettle corn. If you want to see a video, I definitely can do it for you, or maybe like a little short, but I just wanted to show you. I just buy this very inexpensive like the Orville Redenbacher corn kernels, or whatever these are, popcorn kernels. Keep them in a big Ziploc bag so they stay fresh. Put them in there with a little bit of oil, a little bit of sugar, and I just pop them. Now you have to be very careful because you're dealing with hot sugar and it can burn you, trust me. So you just pop up your popcorn at the last second while it's still warm. You just sprinkle a little bit of salt on the top so you get that sweet and savory. It is magnificent, and I eat it a lot, and I shouldn't, but it's so perfect this time of the year because you kind of associate kettle corn with maybe like the holidays. Well, at least I do, and I dream and drool for the popcorn from Disney, from Frontierland. The kettle corn that they have, it's like a kettle corn, but it's like caramely. I dream about it. I do. I really do. And the next time I get to Disney, I'm getting 18 buckets of it. It's my favorite. And this was just something that I loved. I think that you could sprinkle cinnamon on top, nutmeg on top, pumpkin spice on top. You could do, if you wanted to not like forego the sweet end of it, I've done Old Bay on popcorn, black pepper on popcorn. I've done all those seasonings that you can buy. Popcorn's a very versatile snack, and I think it's pretty relatively healthy if you kind of just go easy on the toppings. So that was a great snack. So the next thing I found that I've gone through so many boxes of, they're very dangerous. I found them at Dollar Tree, I found them at Walmart, and I found them at the Christmas tree shop. I love them so much. Now they're a spin on the Junior Mints, but they're Peppermint Crunch. So they taste like a Junior Mint, but they have these little pieces of candy cane in them, so it gives it a little bit of a crunch. They're so good. Me and my husband have eaten about, my husband and I have eaten about 4 boxes of them. I know, it's really bad. We keep them in the car and we just kind of munch on them. They're so good. We already love Junior Mints, which is funny because I don't like mint ice cream that has a chocolate chip, mint chocolate chip. I don't really like that kind of stuff, but for some reason I saw these and I'm like, wow, they look a little intriguing, and I saw the crunch, so I picked them up and I'm like, oh my god, these are so good, and we devoured like a box that whole day. So I definitely recommend these. So if you see these, they're seasonal, but they're fun and certainly very appropriate for this time of the year. Maybe stick these in a stocking for someone. I don't think they'll be disappointed. These were really good. Okay, so moving on to some beauty and like body care. This is the perfume that I love to wear in December. It's the only time of the year that I like to wear this. I kind of save this for my Christmas perfume because I don't really have like a summer scent, winter scent. I wear Flower Bomb. It's the only perfume that I can tolerate that does not make me sick. I get very not nauseous. I get like a bad headache from certain perfume. Then I found Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb about 6 years ago, and I never looked back. It was the first perfume that I could wear and never ever get sick of and make me sick. Now I am the type of person that once I find a scent that I like, I just, even with like my home scents, like candles, I use the same thing over and over again. I never get sick of it. I don't get nose blind to it. I love it. I know a lot of people cannot tolerate the same scent and they change their perfumes every day. That is not me. So it is really rare that I find something that I like. So I associate this one with the holidays. So I'd gone in to Macy's to buy Chanel No. 5 because I loved it. So I saw this one, which was a little bit lighter, and it's Chanel No. 5 Lure. I'm not sure how you say it. As you can see, it's barely been used. I've had this for 2 years now. I use 1 squirt. That's how heavy it is. It is very mature, very age appropriate. So somebody who's a little bit older, I don't think this would be good for a teenager or a young woman. That's why I very rarely wear it. My husband loves it. Think very powdery, very heavy, powdery, perfect for this time of the year. 1 squirt will do you for the whole day. And the atomizer, I think that's what it's called, the one that spritz, is like a very fine mist. Very good perfume, very expensive. Chanel is a very good brand in my opinion. I love their perfumes. I only bought the little one because I didn't know if I was gonna love it. Definitely can't wear this every day, but I love to wear it this time of the year because it just kind of smells like Christmas. You know how you associate scents with it? So definitely recommend that. One more cologne item. I just recently bought my husband this and he is obsessed. I kept telling him to try it. It smells so incredible. It lasts from the moment he puts it on till he showers, and even sometimes after he showers you can still kind of vaguely smell it. When we were at the wedding, people are like, what are you wearing? When we go places, people want to know what he's wearing. It is so good, and it is the Spice Bomb from Viktor and Rolf night version. We went to Sephora and smelled at least 25 colognes. We were torn between this and the Armani perfume. The Armani cologne, this, and the new Sauvage, but we ended up going with this. And I also love the red version of this. I'm not sure. I think maybe it is called the red version. I don't know, but it's the red one. But this one is incredible. But this one is absolutely incredible. It is so masculine, and sometimes when I smell colognes, and not that I don't mind a feminine cologne, but it's like I want to have my feminine scent and I would rather have a more masculine scent for my husband, and that's how he likes it. His everyday cologne is Hugo Boss. It's the original one that everyone wore in the 90s, but when we found this, oh, it's so expensive smelling. It is expensive. It's like $90, but it was like part of one of his Christmas gifts and he needed it for the wedding. And when I tell you, it's warm, it's spicy. I'll list the notes here in case you're interested in what is actual makeup of the cologne. I'm not really good at explaining, but yeah, it's so good. So if you're looking to get a loved one something like luxurious and you have a little extra money to splurge, I would definitely go with the Spice Bomb night version from Viktor and Rolf. It is incredible and it lasts and it's worth it. It's worth every single penny in my opinion. So for some deodorant, my husband is very sensitive under his arms, so he tries to stick with Dove. He kind of had a little freak out when he saw the commercial or the news where they were saying certain deodorants are causing cancers. I've told him all along that certain ones cause cancers, but he doesn't really listen, but he kind of had a freak out. I don't know what this one, he has a natural one that he really hates because, you know, those natural ones sometimes are hit or miss. So we just went with the Dove Sandalwood and Orange. Really good to me. This is very masculine, it's very nice, but I think women or men could wear this one, believe it or not. These are really good. I love all of the Dove sprays. I love all the, I personally just wear the Dove original, the old-fashioned one that everyone used to wear. To me, deodorant is so expensive. Am I the only one who thinks that deodorant is expensive? This is $7. $7. I remember buying deodorant when I was a teenager for like $1.99. $7 for this little bottle that will literally last him 2 weeks. So whatever. just wanted to recommend if you were looking for a new deodorant, anything from the Dove sprays are good. They have a really incredible one that's in the apple and green tea maybe. So I definitely recommend these. I definitely recommend these a lot. And if you have sensitive armpits, these are great. So I'm showing some men's stuff in this because I just think it can help. So my husband has, you know, that typical hair where it's like longer on top and he's got a side shaved and he's got like the part down the middle, and he likes to style it with pomades over. He goes back and forth between like a cheap gel, but he found this pomade and it's Fix Your Lid Extreme Hold Pomade, and that is the cap of it. I'll show you the inside. It has an incredible scent, just like a gel scent, to be honest with you. It's not too heavy. He loves this. It holds amazing. He said this is what he loved about it, that it had an incredible hold, but he had no issue washing it out. I know sometimes with pomades, they don't want to wash out of your hair. So like they kind of like work against the water and they don't wash out. But this is an extreme hold. It does not look crunchy in the hair. His hair looks great the next day. If like he just washes it out or there's a little product left, his hair looks great the next day even. It's called Fix Your Lid. Definitely recommend it. I don't know how expensive this is. I think he bought it from his barber, but it's really good. Again, that is the top. So if you're looking for a new pomade, women, men, whoever, I'm sure you could throw a little bit of this in your hair if you were trying to do like a messy look as a woman, but this is great. So for some body care, I am still using the She Aromatherapy Milk and Honey. I use this every night because it's such a light scent of like honey and basically honey and milk. It is so perfect for this time of the year. I use this on my elbows, my knees, my ankles, anywhere that is really dry this time of year. I have been really blessed that I haven't had like that staticky hair and that dry skin, but I think it's because of the products I've been using. So I use this every night and I use a lot of it. That's how thick it is. Like, it's not going anywhere. It is definitely a body souffle, like they describe it, but like you can see it's whipped, it's thick, it's perfect. If you are suffering from dry skin, get yourself a body souffle or a whipped body cream. They're going to work so much more. They're going to work so much better than a body lotion. If you are suffering from any type of eczema, I think you should go with something super duper thick. My husband had a little bit of eczema around his chest. He breaks out from it anytime he has like a little bit of stress. He gets like these stress rashes. So we put like thick lotions on it and it helps. And the beauty of this was from TJ Maxx. It was only $4.99. Check TJ Maxx and Marshalls. They have amazing whipped body butters of all kinds of scents for really inexpensive. And again, this brand is, I believe it's called She. Really recommend it, and I really hope I can find another one. I was at Target the other day and they have some really nice seasonal body butters. So they have it in gingerbread, cranberry, and I'm not sure what the other scent was, but they were a little pricey. They were like $15, but I saw them, and if anyone's looking for maybe stocking stuffers, they did have them. But go to TJ Maxx and Marshalls first. They literally have the most amazing body care sections when you're looking for something luxurious but inexpensive for someone. So now, when I first started using this hair care, I didn't really love it because I feel like it was moisturizing my hair a little too much, but it is the whole blends, and I got the one in coconut oil and cocoa butter, and it's supposed to be for smooth and frizzy hair, to smooth and frizzy hair. At first I was like, wow, this is a little too moisturizing, but I think that's why my hair is not staticky. So maybe my hair was desperately needing the moisture and I didn't realize it, so I just used a little bit less. Even the shampoo is moisturizing, so maybe if you're somebody looking to revive your hair and you are on a budget, maybe check these out. They have a wide range of scents. They had cranberry, coconut, all kinds of scents. I don't know off the top of my head. Those two just happen to stand out to me, and I really think these are good. These are paraben free, but I don't think they're sulfate free, so if you are somebody very picky, maybe pass. but it says it's smoothing shampoo with South Pacific coconut oil, African cocoa butter, extracts tailor-made to tame and control frizz. So let me know if you use these. They smell incredible. The scent lingers. Like, I mean, I will still smell this on my hair 2, 3, 4 days later, even with other hair products. And I am a big, like, every day I wear dry shampoo. I'm always sticking dry shampoo in, and I still smell these. They're really, really nice. Definitely more of like a summery scent with the cocoa butter, but you know what? I don't even care. I need moisture. I need moisture this time of the year. I need moisture all year round. Oils, everything, all summer long, but especially right now with the change of the season. And I definitely recommend these a lot. So I have a couple makeup products, actually not as many as I thought. I am trying to get through this really, really fast, you guys. So what I have been using, I have gone for a more matte, nose highlight. I just like the way it looks with a little bit of contour. I've been doing just a white matte highlight, and I think I like it a little bit better, but I will never not do my cheek highlight, and I have been using this on my eyes. I did a very cranberry-y look today, and this is what I put on as my lid. It is a highlight. It's from Colourpop. It's the Colourpop Super Shock Flexitarian, and it's just stunning. It's so stunning, and it's beautiful for layering. Anyone that's used Colourpop knows it's just that spongy, like that spongy texture. I didn't know how to use this at first, but it works beautiful with your fingers, and it works beautiful with a brush. It is perfect for layering. It is perfect for this time of the year. These are very, very intense, but they're a lot of fun. So I recommend these for everybody, and the price point is fantastic. I think these are like $8, and they're better than most high-end products. And I've tried every type of highlight. I've tried drugstore, high-end. This I always go back to. I always go back to my cookie one from Benefit, and I always go back to my trio from, and I always go back to my trio from Ofra. But if you're on a budget and you want something to make you glow this time of the year, this Flexitarian is so, so good. And I've had this for quite a while, and I haven't even made a dent. Literally not a dent. And I use this probably every day. I use it for my daughter. We do it in our inner corners of our eyes, for our brow bone, our cheeks. It works beautifully as a shadow, so you have a double use for it. You can use it as a highlighter, a shadow. Amazing. So I finally repurchased, this was a favorite of mine for many, many years, and it's just the Jeffree Star in Mannequin. It was on sale for $10. I was obsessed. This is what I wore every day for years, but I feel like this one is a little different. I have it on today. It even looks a little different. Maybe it's just me, and I just hadn't had it for about 4 or 5 months, and I was using more nudie colors, and I feel like this just pulls very pink on me right now, and I don't know if it's always been this pink, so definitely let me know down below, but I feel like it's just pulling way too pink on me. It's still absolutely stunning, and I love it, but I always thought it was a little more nudie. Maybe I'm wrong. It's still a beautiful color, but I don't ever remember it being quite this pink. But I definitely recommend the Jeffree Star and Mannequin. And then when I ordered my palette, they were offering free Supreme glosses, so I got the matching one in Mannequin. What I love the most, I've never tried a Supreme gloss. One, the smell is really, really nice, but if you don't like cupcakey smells, it's very strong. But it's this doe foot applicator. It is so perfect. It's like that little nipple at the top just hugs the curve of your lips. I literally put it on my husband, or asked him if I could put it on him, because I wanted him to see, like, it just fits so, so perfectly. I've never seen a doe foot applicator like this. It looks like a little bunny ear, and it has that little like divot in the middle, and then the little top nipple, and it just glides. I mean, I didn't even need a mirror, and I was just like, whoop, and it's such a perfect color. Now this color is definitely more nude. I know they're supposed to be the same, but as you can see, this is pulling super, super pink. Do you see that? I don't know why it's pulling so pink. This is what color I thought it was going to be, but I still love it nonetheless. Definitely still recommend it for you guys. I have one more makeup product, so I might as well just throw it in right now, and it's the Orgy Palette. I did break down and buy this. I have not bought any palettes in a long time. I'm trying not to do it unless I absolutely think that I cannot live without it, because I have so many and it's so ridiculous. And I kept thinking to myself, I am buying the same thing over and over again. So if it's not something that is super duper special and something I think I can't live without, then I don't buy it. So the last time I had bought a palette was last year this time, and it was the Carly Bible palette, and I use it almost every day or every other day, and I love it. So it's not going to waste, and I hate the idea of wasting products. So unless, like I said, I need it or I can't live without it, I pass on it. But I think this is literally so perfect for everyday use. It is the most basic, neutral. It doesn't look like anything special, but it is. These all I have used not only on my eyes, but to contour with, to chisel out my cheekbones, as an under eye highlight. That's what I have on the tip of my nose. I used vanilla latex on the tip of my nose. All of these have been beautiful, beautiful. I've played with every color on the eye, and these are good for contouring. This is an amazing, versatile palette. And if you are a makeup artist, and especially bridal, I think this is perfect. I think it has enough colors that you could do as fair of a skin tone to the deepest, most rich skin tones, and I think that you are going to get your money's worth. I paid only, I think, $30 for this, and I absolutely think it's worth it. Even the $62 that it really is worth it. But I got it on Black Friday sale. Amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous. And there's a color for every skin tone. It's perfect. And even, I think there's just nothing you couldn't use. Even if you were very, very fair, every color in here is perfect. If you were very fair, you could even use some of these lighter ones as contouring. Amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. And I love the nude packaging. I think the packaging is amazing. Okay, you guys, so I only have a few more products. I know this has been long, but I really like to kind of explain why I love these things, and we are wrapping up. Something that is very, very seasonal appropriate, and I think they didn't have many. I bought like 4 or 5. They're like 93 cents. They're soft soap. These are not antibacterial, so I like to keep these just for like fun. But I always have like antibacterial for my kitchens and bathrooms. But this was a little bit fun, and I couldn't pass up. And it's Cozy Autumn. It's just super cinnamony. It was super cheap, so I bought 4 or 5 of them. They're like $1. I stopped buying Bath and Body Works soap a long time ago. I think they're ridiculously expensive. They're fun every once in a while if you really, really love the scent. But if you love buying them, you know, you treat yourself. I just personally think they're a little overpriced. And I went back to buying like soft soap and Dial and things like that, especially with what went on the last couple years and we needing to wash our hands quite as much. It just wasn't worth it. So if you're just looking for something fun to throw on your counter, this smells really, really nice. Very cinnamony. I've never smelled a hand soap. It smells just like apple cider. It's really, really nice. And they had pine as well. So definitely love that. Okay, so I have 3 items left, and I'll save my 2 kind of bigger things for last. This is a favorite. I read this from Karen Slaughter, False Witness. So I read Karen Slaughter's False Witness. This is her very newest book that she just recently put out. I actually won this on a Goodreads giveaway, so it was really, really exciting. Now, her books are very, very heavy with essay topics, but graphic essay descriptions, child abuse, domestic violence, almost like gore, PORN, very, very heavy. So if you are someone who is super duper sensitive, which I completely understand, I would maybe pass on her. Especially her daughter, her Good Daughter book, to me was so shocking, and I am not somebody who is a prude or sensitive by any means, and it made me kind of like, whoa, like really kind of unnecessary. And her book Pretty Girls is very, very disturbing. This was equally as disturbing, but not as bad. Some stuff was graphic, but not quite as bad, but definitely deals with drug abuse, overdosing, sexual assault, things like that. The premise of this book is that it is Lee and Callie. These are two sisters, and as children they grow up in a very abusive home from the mother, and they start to babysit this boy whose father is actually sexually assaulting both girls. They don't know anything other than this lifestyle, so they don't really tell anybody. They don't have anybody to confide in, and something horrific happens. They end up growing up and going kind of separate ways. The older sister, Lee, becomes an attorney, and unfortunately, Callie ends up working in a vet's office, but she is a heroin addict. What ends up happening is her sister, Lee, ends up having a client that is being charged with 3 counts of brutal sexual assault, and it is pretty brutal, so definitely trigger warning. And it turns out that it is the son of the man that had been sexually assaulting them as children that they used to babysit. Very confusing, but very good, written really well, but like I said, a lot of abuse. So one of my favorites, which was a splurge from my husband, he knew I have never owned a computer. My daughter always had one. I've always kind of just did things on my phone, and he ended up getting me a MacBook Air, and it is such a good computer. I've never owned a laptop in my entire life. I've never really had a computer. I know that sounds like crazy and people might not believe me, but I really haven't. My daughter always had a computer, so if I needed anything, I kind of always just used hers, or I used my phone or the iPad that we had. But he ended up splurging and getting me the one in rose gold, and you guys, I know these are so expensive, but it's like I don't know like what version it is, anything, but it is so good. It is incredible. I don't know how I went so long without buying myself a computer or laptop to begin with, but I really recommend it. I don't know much about computers, so I am still learning, but I definitely love this thing, and I probably use it daily. It's good for even watching little shows on it, YouTube videos, but most importantly, I love to edit on it and upload my videos and manage all that on here. It's just a really good little computer, and I definitely recommend it. So last but not least, we'll talk about my Jaclyn Hill earrings. I still keep them in the box because they are one of my more expensive pairs of earrings. You guys, I still love them. I do. I still love them. As you can see, they haven't tarnished. I wear them quite a bit, probably 3-4 days a week, because they are my most expensive, one of my most expensive hoops. I have one other pair of hoops that were a little more expensive that I got as a Christmas gift. They had diamonds in them, but these are really nice. I love them. I don't have any trouble with them. They are very heavy, which is something I got used to. I think they're just more heavy than most of my earrings, but I love them. I still do. I do want to buy more from her line after the holidays. And I've heard really good reviews. Most people really kind of love it, I hope. So I really do love them still, and I hope to buy more from her line. I know maybe that's not what anybody wants to hear, but I do. I really love them, and I definitely recommend them. If you're still thinking about it, definitely grab them. So you guys, that is the end of my December favorites. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sorry that it is so long, but I mean, it's just talking and about my favorites. How could you kind of rush that? So if you enjoyed this, I hope you stick around and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you are having an amazing holiday season. I am sending you many blessings from my family to yours, and I hope to see you very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.